How's it going, YWC? And people that are just going to come dislike the video just to dislike the video. They're not going to listen to what I have to say. They're not going to even try to debate me. They're just going to probably type a racist comment in the comment section. They're going to claim that they can't understand what I'm saying, even though 90% or hell, maybe even 100% of people understand what I'm saying sub-wise or anything like that. But the randos that come to this video because of the title and everything, they're going to make up some BS claim to why they're going to dislike the video and not really listen to both sides. But that just comes with the territory of YouTube. YouTube is a popularity contest, and if you debate or you challenge the bigger person, you're going to get the hate. That's just how it goes. But this video is on Smarkbusters, and it's going to be my last one. I took down the other two because I made them with I made them out of anger, not really making, I'm making this one calmly. I made the other ones just rashly. And look, the Smarkbusters, like I said before, it's really no incentive to even challenge the guys or beef with them. Not because they're some big tough internet people. It's because you literally get nothing out of that because, for one, they have zero to any wrestling knowledge, and I know zero or any wrestling knowledge. So it's like debating the retarded kid in class. Yes, he's gonna keep making, keep rambling, talking, and you'll never really win the battle because he's not gonna understand what you're saying. So it gets nowhere. And what they do is pretty much just make, like I said, incoherent jokes that make no sense. Their fan base, and that's the worst part about being with the Smarkbusters. Their fan base is made up of mainly racist trolls that pretty much themselves have little to no wrestling knowledge and don't want to have intelligent conversations about the modern product or anything about it. They just want to. I don't even know what they want to do because they don't type anything of meaning in the comment section. They just pretty much repeat what the Smarkbusters said. Yeah, Matt Hardy is an asset. Yes, I said Matt Hardy is an asset to any company. And like I said before, that pretty much has become true. I mean, look at it. Broken Matt Hardy, the #1 character wrestler in all of the world and pretty much one of the biggest stars. So as far as him being an asset to the company, look at it now. The awesome call, and that's really where this whole thing started between me and the Smarkbusters. If we really want to get down to it, Smarkbusters made a video and they were talking about TNA, and they were like, "I don't understand where Awesome Kong is," which is completely stupid because if you're a wrestling fan, you should know, like, just second nature where wrestlers are from. From Alberta, Canada, Natalia, from Battle Creek, Michigan, RBD, and I can just keep going. So after 15 years of knowing Awesome Kong, not knowing, but watching her on television, it's second nature. Awesome Kong. From Osaka, Japan, Awesome Kong. And yes, the Awesome Kong is not really from Japan. Her character is, the wrestler Awesome Kong, the character is, but Kia Stevens, the person who portrays Awesome Kong, is from California. I don't even know why they would even think. I would think that Awesome Kong, that Kia Stevens would be from Osaka, Japan. Not saying that's beyond the realm of possibility because let's face it, black people and other races of people are born in Japan because people can move to Japan, army situations, everything like that. But for them, it's beyond their logic that, oh yeah, a black person could get born in Japan. It can happen, but that's besides the point. And then let's get into the Smarkbuster video, the Smarktober video they made about me. The first one, the first section of the video, they're talking about the quality of my video, and that was, if I'm not mistaken, the Cesaro the one where Cesaro and Sheamus first start teaming up, and I made that off of a newer cell phone I got, and they're like, and the girl, the meth addict or whatever that made a video, she was talking about why would the video quality be bad if it was off a cell phone. Well, maybe if you weren't such morons, you would know that I upload the video to YouTube from my cell phone, downloaded it, then I put it in Sony Vegas, and the video was only like 30 frames per second, but I mistakenly rendered it at 60 frames per second because I do gameplay videos and everything like that. So I used to, I'm just not getting back into it. And you know, if you render something that's 30 into 60, it kind of it kind of lags it, or I don't know the proper word for it, but it becomes out of sync. And yes, I could have taken the video down and resynced it and everything, but let's face it, that raw was horrible. So why even do it? Why? And they were talking about my views. Yes, I get sometimes 70 or 50 views, and look, that's just the luck of the draw of YouTube. I have went away from YouTube for months on end, and let's face it, the Smarkbusters, they only make smarky, that's irony, smarky, uninformed opinions upon your channel. Before I even got into wrestling reviews again, I was doing gameplay and getting 300-400 views a video. Then I transitioned into news where I was getting massive amount of views. I'm talking about that's pretty much where my sub base grew into where it is now. Maybe like 1,500 or whatever. And then I got back into wrestling, and then it grew right here. And the food reviews and everything. And with having such a diverse base, or trying to touch so many things, trying to have my hand in so many pots, obviously a guy that clicks on a Starbucks review is not going to watch a wrestling review. I mean, granted, sometimes you might get that crossover, but some people just, like, for the news stories, some people just came for the news stories. I mean, I'll give you an example. A guy I watch still one away. He used to do Call of Duty videos. He started transitioning into reaction videos or whatever. He gets more views, but he doesn't get the Call of Duty subs that he used to or whatever. When you transition and do other videos and you don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Combine them all the time. Like if I was doing a news story and then I was doing food review and then I was just switching up and like combining them, yeah, maybe I would get more views. But what I'm doing now, where I just do raw reviews and food reviews, is hit or miss. Sometimes I may fuck around and get 4,000 just by doing, putting a review or whatever. Sometimes I might get 50. Sometimes with food reviews, I might get 20. And then sometimes by just simply drinking a soda, I can get 1,000 or 2,000. It's just how it is. I don't sweat the small stuff, but they're worried about my channel. And then what was the other one? I think, oh yeah, the Chips Ahoy stuff. Look, I've explained this like 2-3 times. When you're reviewing food, from what I've seen in other people, you want to give people the sense of how the product is, the smell, the taste, the texture, the packaging, the presentation. So when I did the video upon the cinnamon cookie, I had to let the people know, because sometimes when you review things, they don't live up to the expectation or the packaging of the product. For example, well, you can just go back on video. Like I just say, the candy corn M&Ms. Everybody knows what candy corn smells like. Candy corn has a very unique smell, and I tasted it or whatever, did the review, smelled it, I'm like, wow, it smells like candy corn, which it should. Bit into it, it just tastes like straight chocolate, which is okay, but it's misleading to the product. Whereas I did another one, I think it was the caramel apple Milky Ways, and took them out, smelled them, smelled just like a caramel apple. Bit into it, ate it, and it tasted like caramel and apple, the caramel apple taste throughout. So I'm giving people the full representation of what the product is. If I just open the product and I don't know. Like I said, they're smart. They're just doing smarky shit just to try to get a rise out of people. But opening the product, of course, it's gonna make a rumble or whatever or crinkle because it's plastic itself. But you know, I'm trying to give people when you do food reviews, and you can watch anybody food review, Dame, and other people, name drops by the way, and they do the same thing. So why is it not okay for me to tell the people who watch my videos how a product tastes or smells if that's the standard for the video? What am I supposed to just put the cookie in my mouth and say it's a good cookie and that's the end of the review? I don't think so. Um, and then the final thing, the Trump stuff. Look, they're going to be with Donald Trump not because they follow politics or political stuff or whatever. It's because Donald Trump is polarizing. He's one of the most hated people, and they want to be on the side of the most hated people so they can be controversial in their own way. So when Donald Trump won, I said, look, this is a dark day for America because Trump, he's going to do some things that are not beneficial for America, which, I mean, look at the news now, the people he's appointed to his cabinet, um, horrible. Just he's appointing a Goldman Sachs banker to, I think it was like financial something or whatever. And the guy, he has a history of doing stuff that's illegal or not beneficial to the common man. But anyway, I said that Donald Trump won the vote off of middle America and southern white people's votes. Mainly that. Yes, other people voted for him, but not a lot of black people, not a lot of Latino, not a lot, even a lot of Asian people voted for Donald Trump. He won it because he campaigned throughout the southern states and he campaigned throughout middle America. And I know the girl in the video, she said, I said that Iowa and Ohio were southern. I did not say that. And you can go back to the older videos if you want to link to that or whatever. But I know what I said. I said that in middle America states like Iowa and Iowa, Donald Trump campaigned very hard. He campaigned throughout those states, just completely spreading rhetoric throughout the thing. It's not your fault you don't have jobs. It's the illegals. I'm gonna build a wall. I'm going to lower your taxes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and it worked. It was a brilliant plan because white people, and I'm not saying all white people, but mostly uneducated Southern white people, they're the most easily tricked bunch of voters. All you have to do is be one, white, or be a black person backed by a deep Republican, and then you can pretty much just do what you want to the country or your position. You can have affairs, you can have gay sex with other men, you can mislead funds, you can do all this just as long as you say, hey, I'm white and it's other people's, you put the blame on other people. It's brilliant by Donald Trump in a way, but it's not beneficial to the rest of America. Um, and what else? I think that's pretty much it. They made fun of me because I'm black and I have dreads, and I mean, look, the way I look. I mean, I don't. I mean, look, Smarkbusters. Can we both be honest here, or all three of us be honest here? We're not the most beautiful of men. I mean, granted, I look like a chubby, fat black guy with dreads, which I am. You guys look like meth heads, and I don't even know how old you are, but you look like retired meth heads that are just coming back for like a year-long hit. I don't know why you look like that, and then your voices. Like I said, you sound like Judge Doom, and you do. You sound like the guy from Roger Rabbit. I don't know how my voice translates over this webcam or whatever, which I'm just recording webcam. I don't have a mic like I usually do, but I don't know how my voice sounds to other people. I mean, I'm in the South, and that's just how my voice sounds. I can't change it. I can't try to put on an act for people to where my voice sounds all professional. Hey guys, this raw review was very laid back. It wasn't that good. It's too much. I mean, I would just talk how I talk. It's southern. It's a southern accent that may be deep or not. I don't know. I mean, I can't really hear my own voice unless it's played back. And uh, to me, it sounds fine. I mean, to other people, it sounds fine. And let me address the sub thing before I get out of here. Um, yes, I have 1,600 subs, and like I said before, with me doing other videos and mismatching and coming back, that's another thing. The coming back. The girl said, "Oh, Wrestling Jesus has come back playing. He gets a lot of views." Um, yes, Wrestling Jesus gets views, but it's not to where it should be. Wrestling Jesus has had so many channels to where he was getting like what 5,000 views per video. Now he only gets 500, and he's closed so many channels. Uh, that's a drop off. If I'm not mistaken, that's a drop off in viewership from where he was. Um, and speaking of Wrestling Jesus, look, bro, me and you have had conversations on Facebook where we've been very civil, and it's like I said, it's a love hate relationship. To have you and the girl conversation, I mean, it basically a unknown nobody saying that I suck and blah blah. When just a couple of months ago you were on my Facebook and my video saying good job and all that. I don't know if you're trying to get internet pussy or you're just trying to suck up because the girl is uh, decent. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. You're better than that, Wrestling Jesus. Um, let me see what else is there. I think that's make sure that's it. Um, the views and everything like that. And look, the Smarkbusters, yes, you get 2,000 views a video. You have 4,000 subs, but you've been getting the consistent sub count or view count for the past couple of years. And yes, that's to be applauded. But you can only do your wrestling videos and get those. You don't branch out and do other subjects, and you don't really have any variety. I mean, let's just face it. What did Albert Einstein say? Repeating the same thing and expecting different results is madness or insanity. And you've been doing the same videos, getting the same views for 3 years. No variety in your channel, nothing different, the same hoodies, the same camera. What's the point? I mean, it's YouTube. You're supposed to try different things, see what works, see what doesn't work. Um, if you hate Raw so much, but you review it every week. You hate the WWE, but you watch their product all the time and shit on other competitors. That doesn't sound like a guy that hates WWE. That sounds like a guy that likes WWE, but just likes to bitch and complain just to sound cool or get views on the internet. And grant, oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to address. Where the girl said that I lie and put up full show. Yes, sometimes I put up full show, and that's the trick of YouTube. Sometimes you have to put up thumbnails, which I know isn't illegal because YouTube tells you to put up thumbnails. They say, hey, it will help drive traffic and views to your channel, and sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It is not against any boundaries of the thing. Putting up full show review. Look, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only guy that does that. And is it lying if I say review or what a full? Okay, I want you to listen to this. Just listen to this before I go. WWE Raw 5/12/16 full show review. Now, if you hear that and you see that in the title and you see, okay, it's a full show review, would you think that it was WWE full copyrighted material, or would you think it's a review of a show? I'm just being honest. Just tell me what does that sound like to you if you read that in the title. Anyway, and I think that's pretty much it. The full show stuff, like I lie every time I put up a video when I say it's a review of how. I'm not lying if I tell somebody it's a review, or if I don't put review in the title, I put up a funny title. Would you actually believe that and put up a full show of Raw if I put Cesaro and Sheamus, the odd couple, and I have Cesaro looking like this? Why would you even think that that's the full show? I, and then it's the internet. You're literally telling me that you're a moron because you're on the internet and you're on YouTube looking for copyrighted material when it's so easy just to live stream live events or look at shows from the past or shows that just went off on channels and stuff like that. Hell, if I can find uh, Stardom, which is a very small independent show in Japan, if I can find that on the internet, they're full shows, I'm pretty sure that you can find a WWE pay-per-view event or a Raw upon the internet without too much trouble. But I think that's pretty much it. Look, the Smarkbusters, just stop making videos on me. Like, I really hate your fans because they come here, they spew the most idiotic, racist nonsense, and I'm just trying to do videos. I don't care if I get 50 views or 5,000. Let me do my channel. Let me do what I do. YouTube does not define my life. I can put up what I want. It's YouTube. It's my channel. So just make your videos. I'll make mine. I didn't even attack these guys. I mean, most of the people that are coming to dislike my videos or talk in racism, whatever, they're mad at me because the Smarkbusters attacked me or made a video that slandered me and whatever, and I responded to the video. How does that even work? You want me to just be slandered in a video and not say anything? Um, no. And like, I'm gonna try to keep my skin thick, but look, I, I don't really have any more to say because I really just want to just end the video and do some other stuff. I mean, Burger King just had some cheesy tots come out, and I gotta go do a review on that one. Oh, I may get 35 views on the video. I may get 5,000. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. It's whatever. So I think I've addressed everything clearly, calmly, and I think that's it, man. Just if you're a Smarkbusters fan and you don't want to have an intelligent conversation with me about wrestling and other wrestling companies, just don't watch my videos. I mean you can, but you give me ad revenue. I mean, granted it's not a lot, but you're still doing it. I mean, what's the point? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, you're wasting your time watching somebody you don't like or you don't want to like or you don't want to try to get to know or anything like that because the Smarkbusters said to or whatever. And look, I'm gonna be 100% honest before I get out here. I watch the Smarkbusters from time to time. Yes, they're a bunch of clowns. They're two clowns, but they sometimes have comedic value and whatever. And they're all right videos. I'm no hater at any point. But the Smarkbusters are haters upon me for simply putting out the videos I want to put out and just staying in my own lane and trying to do different things. I didn't even know you could hate on somebody for doing that. Hey, I don't like your channel because you try different things and you don't get the views that you should. And granted, when I put this video up, I'm going to try to see how I can delete some of my subs, the dead subs anyway, and see where my actual sub count is. I mean, and another interesting fact, I know I keep saying I'm gonna get out of here, but an interesting fact, if you get 10% of your viewership, you're doing pretty good because of, YouTube said that if you get 10%, you're getting a decent amount of viewership, and that's the average for everybody getting 10%. So I have 1,600 subs, 10% of that is 160. So anytime I go over 160, I'm doing above average for my channel. Um, Damn, I just was thinking of something else. Go 160. I think that's pretty much it. I think I've covered all the bases. And look, like I said, I'm just gonna go back and do my video, Smarkbusters. Just leave me the fuck alone, Smarkbusters fan. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't care. I don't care about my. I don't care about anything you're talking about. Granted, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys later, and I think that's it. Anyway,